Hello, welcome to Sunbeam Alpine Tiger Recreation Part 12. Now in this episode we're going to be talking about radiator. Why not? What I've had to do to the radiator to get it to fit, to get it how I want it, thicker core, etc, ducting, air. I hope you'll find it quite interesting, to be honest with you, and enjoy. Like I say, if you know anybody like-minded people like myself, ask them to subscribe to my channel. You never know, they might pick up some tips in there. We're all learning all the time. Even me, I can't say I'm good at it, but some of the stuff I like to think I'm good at it. Anyway, please enjoy. Thanks for watching. Well, we've had a few radiator issues. I had a radiator built, but I wasn't. It wasn't not right. I give them templates and all sorts of stuff, and it was still too far forward. So as it would have just, the crankshaft would have just wormed its way through it, or the water pump, fan pulley, whatever you want to call it. So as, I've had to cut a few bits out of the tanks on the side to modify it. So I've just tacked it all up at the moment, and then we're going to see how it fits on the car. Now this is an extra 20mm thicker on the core than the one what was on the car, and what I've done, I've just pushed the core so as it's further forwards, rather than what they did was bring it 20mm backwards, which would have just been no good at all. So as, we'll see how that fits. Okay, so the radiator's gone in pretty well. Obviously we've still got the bits to cut off on the excess for the brackets. The only thing what I've destroyed really is the outlet plug, which had been put there. So what I'm going to do is swap that over to the other side. Now there's also another plug in there which was a blank. I've eliminated that. So as you can see, we've still got the steering rack comes right across there, so as we've got it to the same height, but what we've done, we've pushed it in 20mm, which was the extra on the core. So as we've got a plus 20mm, which is an extra core, bigger radiator. So as that should improve cooling. I'm going to remove all this here, and then we're going to put a bracket over here for an all cooler as well. Why not? And if you can see just about from the front, we can see where we've flagged it on the original Sunbeam without cutting the body away from where the radiator went. So that's just nice, that is. And then we've got this top what I've put on top of the radiator just to finish it off. So as it traps the air basically, so it's going to force it all into that radiator. We're going to do some mods, some bits of aluminium scoops, so as we can get full air into this. I want this to be to run cool. So as that's a problem sorted now, I'm going to have it powder coated, matte black or satin black, whatever it is. So that's another issue out the way now, which I'm pleased with. Well, look what's turned up. It's only been 3 months waiting for this radiator. It's not fully welded. I'm going to try it and see if it fits first. Fingers crossed. Right then, let's talk about radiators and lack of them. I'm still having a few problems with my radiator. It's only been since December this has been ongoing. So fingers crossed I might get it in a few days' time. We'll see. Now this radiator was the original radiator what was in the V8 when I brought it, and it's shortened radiator, but it's only 2 core. So we've changed it for a 3 core type design, which I've sort of designed it myself. So as I'm just waiting for it to come back, I will post a few photos on and some videos on. Bit of a game what I've had. So that's the original Radiator. Now it had 2 fans on it, electric fans, this type of fan. So it had one which was fitted there and one what was fitted there. Don't know why there's a need for 2 fans, to be quite honest with you. I know it was having overheating problems, but probably not on the move, which I didn't have a problem when it was on the move, only when it was at a standstill. So my thoughts are, if you can see the internal motor of the fan, right, you're losing that. So as for instance, I've done, that is the diameter of the fan what you're losing, so as you're blocking that off your radiator. That's the second fan, you're blocking that off the radiator. Plus the outer diameter of the fan as well, both fans, you're gonna reduce half of your radiator's capacity. You can get fans with smaller motors, which I'm on the lookout for now, and I'm only fitting 1 fan to this. Now I'm putting it as a puller. Is it a pusher fan? No, a pusher fan's on the front. It'll be a puller fan, so as it will go where your original fan went in the engine bay, your mechanical fan on your fan belt. So and what I shall do as well, the hottest part of the radiator will be the top. When it comes out the bottom, it's cool. So as it'll be 1 fan in the top corner of the radiator only. So we'll have quite a bit of capacity left for forced air. So that's where we're going with that. 1 single fan only. I'm just waiting for the radiator. I've had it done black as well for a particular reason, and I've had the header tank done in the same. Hopefully I should get it soon. Look what's come today! Ta-da! Yes, I've only been waiting for this puppy since December. Now, I've designed it myself. As you can see, it's a bit different. So as it fits in the aperture, the opening, where I've cut out, and it's another 20 odd mil thickness from the original one, which I'll show you a photo with the comparison shortly. Now I've had it done in a lovely powder coated black, and as you can see, I'm chuffed. Now also, if you look at the top of the radiator, I've added this, which when it fits into the car, it fits absolutely perfect along the top. It follows the curvature of the top of the bonnet. So there's a little bit of sticky back foam in there, and there's no air coming up there. It's going straight through this puppy, so that will keep it cool. Now also, I've had the tank done, which, if you can see, there was only 2 of these ever made, and that is the company who's worked with me on this radiator project. It's been long in the tooth, but don't matter about time, you've just got to get it bang on, and I'm dead chuffed with that. Also, I've had the brackets done as well, so that's some good news. So the comparison with the old radiator was, as you can see, there's not much difference. That's nearly twice, well, it's 20 mil thicker, but this one I can always use as a backup, who knows, but in truthness, I think that's going to be the part. So I was still having dilemmas with the radiator. Now most of you will block these horn holes, as they call them off. Now I've been doing some thinking again, and I've come to a conclusion that we want to vent more air into the radiator. So why not make some sort of a scoop in there? So I've come up with this idea. So I've got some aluminium, shaped it, and what we're going to do is this aluminium then will fit in there like that. How about that? And then what I've done is I've left this here with a nice L-shaped pattern. This will be sprayed satin black, the same as the radiator. So we've still got airflow going straight into the radiator because it's scooped over, and then we've still got a little bit of airflow going in through to the air horns, which consequently goes to the exhaust manifolds as well, keep them cool. We'll do this both sides, and if we just have a look underneath here, I've done it so as we can just drill through there and just put a self-tapper, either 2 or 1. I think I'll probably put 2, one at the top, one at the bottom. That'll hold that in there nice and tight. So as that'll give us a lot more air force through the little opening in the sunbeams. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to etch prime that now because it's aluminium, and spray it in matte black. Then we'll put the radiator in place and see how it looks, and then I can get to do the other side. Hello, well, we've got this in and the radiator. Now you can see that it's going to make quite a bit of a difference inducting the air in where people blank the horn holes off. So obviously it's different for the other side. I always save the best till last. That's just if you look here, we're just doing the cardboard aided design of the other side, a few bends in it, and that should be sound. Now this is going to end this episode about the radiator and all the shenanigans I've had with it. Now I'm still thinking on the fan for cooling. I want puller fans, which are better because you're going to get the air at the radiator first, and the fans are going to pull through it. I've been told, I've been reading up about it, and it is a better way to go rather than have them on the outside. Now if you look underneath here now, if we can, right, so as I've worked it out, now I'm still in the dilemma of 1 or 2 fans, but I can get a nice slimline fan in there, both sides, if I want to. Now I'm thinking on the verge of, what happens if one fan burns out? It is foolproof. This is a nice slimline fan as well. So as I may be fitting 2 fans yet. So I'm going to leave it there on this episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it, and like I say, if there's like-minded people like myself who are up to things to improve, retrofit, etc., please get them to subscribe. I'm going to end this now, and I really hope you've enjoyed watching it. I usually get these powder coated, but I've used a heat resistant satin black on that, which when that side's in, I think that'll sort it out. Now there will be another video on what I'm actually doing here. I'm going to put this one on shortly now onto YouTube. So once again, thank you for watching.